Rolex stands today as one of the most luxurious and prestigious brands in the world, valued at billions of dollars. But every great empire has a humble and often heartbreaking beginning. The story of Rolex dates back over a century, rooted not in wealth or privilege, but in the life of an orphaned teenager whose early inheritance was stripped away. With nothing left except fierce determination and a vision for the future, this young man ran away to change an entire industry forever. This is the epic tale of Hans Wilsdorf. Hans Wilsdorf was born in Kulmbach, Germany. On March 22, 1881, his family operated a moderately successful iron goods business. However, tragedy struck early. His mother passed away in 1892, followed by his father just a year later, leaving Hans an orphan at the tender age of 12, placed under the custody of uncles who promptly sold the family business. Hans was sent away to a prestigious boarding school in Bavaria. Though initially depressed and treated as an outsider, Hans channeled his pain into his studies, excelling in mathematics and languages like French and English. Bach. Hans would realize that this early hardship forged his unbreakable self-reliance. During his school years, a Swiss friend filled his imagination with stories of Les Chaux-de-Fonds, the legendary heart of Swiss watchmaking. At 19, Hans left Germany for Geneva, Switzerland, initially working for a pearl exporting company where he mastered international business tactics, driven by his fascination with horology. He soon moved to Les Chaux-de-Fonds to work for Kuno Korten, a premier watch exporter. Here, his daily duties included winding hundreds of pocket watches and verifying their precision, laying the deep technical foundation for his future. After serving briefly in the German military, Hans moved to London at age 22 to expand watch sales. It was in London, while discussing life with his brother-in-law Alfred James Davis, that the spark of entrepreneurship ignited. Davis agreed to invest capital, and in 1905, Wilsdorf and Davis Limited was born, the direct precursor to Rolex. At the time, pocket watches dominated the market, while wristwatches were viewed as fragile, inaccurate jewelry worn mostly by women. Hans, however, found pocket watches inconvenient. He boldly predicted that wristwatches would eventually replace them entirely. To achieve this, he traveled across Europe, collaborating with master watchmakers to miniaturize movements without sacrificing precision. In 1908, seeking a name that was short, catchy, and easy to pronounce in any language, Hans combined letters until he birthed a legendary word, Rolex. Soon after, Rolex timepieces achieved unprecedented chronometer ratings, proving that a wristwatch could be both elegant and extraordinarily precise. As World War I brought challenges and anti-German sentiment in Britain, Hans relocated operations to Bienne and Geneva, Switzerland. His ultimate obsession was overcoming the elements. In 1926, Rolex unveiled the Rolex Oyster, the world's first waterproof wristwatch, protected by a hermetically sealed case. To prove its durability, Hans convinced Mercedes Gleitz to wear a Rolex Oyster while attempting to swim the English Channel in 1927, though she didn't finish due to freezing waters. The watch emerged in 100% working condition. Global fame followed, cemented further by fishbowl displays in retail windows and association with extreme adventurers. Rolex continued to innovate with the Oyster perpetual self-winding, the Day-Date, and the legendary Submariner diving watch. Before his death in 1960, Hans Wilsdorf transferred 100% of Rolex ownership to a charitable trust, the Wilsdorf Foundation, ensuring the company would remain independent forever. From an impoverished orphan boy in Germany to the visionary who revolutionized time itself, Hans Wilsdorf legacy lives on in every Rolex worn across the globe today. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more remarkable stories.